Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. And how are you all, everybody? I hope you all are fine and doing well. So, students, today we are going to start the fourth session of Algebra. So, welcome to your fourth session by Ms. Reda. So, in the third session, we have discussed chapter 3 algebra. We have discussed additions of monomials and addition of compound expression. Remember, monomial means single term. Yani ek term ho, that is called monomial. When more than one term is there, that means it's a compound expression. Now here 4x, it's a single term. So we are going to discuss additions of monomial. I'm going to give you the little review about additions of monomials and compound expression. When single term, that means monomials are there, how can we add them? 4x and 3x. Bete 4x and 3x. If we want to add them, we get an answer 4 plus 3, 7x. Okay. This is the horizontal addition, you know, and this is what? This is the vertical addition. We can add them because they are like terms, because both the terms containing x. Am I right? Now, here you can see this is very important. Please note down. If you haven't note down it yet, these are the rules. Please remember it. For example, if there are two monomial terms having plus signs, and if I want you to add them, if there is a comma, ठीक है? अगर यहाँ comma लगा है, तो you have to remove the comma and you have to put the sign of plus. Okay? मैंने assignments में देखा है आप लोगों ने commas को remove नहीं किया. For addition, you have to remove these commas and you have to convert it in the sign of plus. Why? Because this is the question of addition. Okay? Now, if both the terms containing plus sign, we get 4 plus 3, 7. In the result, we get 7. Now, if one term containing minus sign here, that means 3 containing the minus sign. And here, bracket se bahar, aap dekhiye plus sign is there. So, these two signs are multiplying, and from the signs multiplication, plus minus, minus, plus minus, minus. So, plus minus becomes minus. 4 minus 3, we get 1x or simply x. Okay? Now, here, when the negative sign is with 4, what happened then? If the negative sign is with 4, then minus 4 plus 3 is not equal to 1. It is equal to minus 1. Remember that when negative value is greater, answer will be negative. When positive value is greater, answer will be positive. Okay? When the negative value is greater, answer will be positive, and when the negative value is greater, answer will be negative. Okay, Arham? Now, if both the values are negative, okay, both the values are negative, here plus minus, minus, they are multiplying. Okay, plus minus, minus, here signs are multiplying. Okay, so plus minus, minus, and when both the signs are negative, minus 4 and minus 3, we get minus 7. Plus 4 plus 3 plus 7, minus 4 minus 3, minus 7. Okay? Now, here, these are the rules for addition. When both the terms are positive, answer is positive. When both the terms are negative, answer is negative. Here you can see that. Positive answer and negative. Okay? When bigger value is positive, answer will be positive. When bigger value is negative, answer will be negative. Okay? Now, this is the addition for monomial compound expression. Compound means more than one term. Here you can see that 1 and 2. Two terms are there. 1 and 2. Two terms. That means these are binomial terms. It's called a binomial containing two terms. Okay? Now, how can we add the compound expression? Now, write down the first expression plus, then write down the second expression within the bracket. Now, by removal of bracket, these signs will be multiplying. ये signs क्या हो रही हैं बेटे? They will be multiplying. Plus minus, minus, plus plus, plus. Now, arrange the like terms together. That means x, x together and y, y together. Now, 6 minus 9, minus 3. 7 minus 5, plus 2. Okay, negative values greater, answer is negative. Positive values greater, answer will be positive. Clear? Now, in the same way, we can do the vertical addition. Now, we cannot add these two terms because they are unlike terms. Remember, we cannot add x and y together. Now, today, we are going to start subtraction. Subtraction of polynomials, again it contains subtraction of monomials and subtraction of compound expressions. Now, monomial means single term. For example, horizontal subtraction we are going to perform. We have to subtract 7a from 11a. 7a from 11a. My dear student, just remember the very important point in subtraction. Whatever written with from will going to be written first. ठीक है? From के साथ जो भी लिखा है वो हम पहले लिखेंगे. Okay. For example, subtract 7a from 11a. So 11a minus 7a. Okay. 11a minus 7a. The term which is written after from will be written first. Now 11 minus 7. 11 minus 7 is 4 and a. That's it. So simple. Now, what about the vertical subtraction? Vertical subtraction, from 11a subtract 7a. Okay. Now, first you have to write down plus 11a. Then the second term will be 7a. So, write down 7a over here. Now, my dear students, if there isn't any sign with 7a, that means there is a sign of plus. Okay? There is a sign of plus. What is the next step for the vertical subtraction? If here the sign of plus over there, you have to write down the sign of minus over there. It will be converted into minus. अगर ये plus sign है, तो ये minus में convert हो जाएगा. अगर ये minus sign है, तो it will be converted in plus. Clear? Is it clear? If there is a sign of minus over there, it will be converted into plus. But there is a sign of plus over there, so it will be converted into minus. So 11 minus 7 is 4. And a will be copied as it is. Clear? What is the rule for the vertical subtraction? First, you have to copy down the term which is written with from. Then second term will be copied over here, down there. Okay. Now, if there is a sign of plus, it will be converted into minus. Okay. Then 11 minus 7. Okay. Now, don't look at the sign. It will becomes minus. Now, it is minus 7. ठीक है? अब ये minus 7 है. So, 11 minus 7 is 4. 11 minus 7 is 4. Is it clear? Now, again, I am taking one more example. Example for horizontal subtraction. From minus 12a, subtract minus 3a. Now, the term which is written with from will going to be written first. यहाँ हम इसे पहले लिखेंगे. Okay. From minus 12a square, subtract minus sign, minus 3a square. Just keep it in a bracket. Just put it in a bracket. Okay. Minus 12a square minus 3a square within the bracket. Now, in the next step, here minus minus plus. These two signs are multiplying, and we know that minus minus is plus. So we get plus. Now, here you can see that both the terms containing a square. Okay. That means we can do addition and subtraction. So 12 minus 12 plus 3. When the negative value is greater, answer will be negative. So put the sign of minus. 12 minus 3 is 9 and then a square. Clear? For example, my dear, if there is a sign of plus over there. So 12 plus 3, 15a square. Okay. For example, if there is a sign of minus, so 12 minus 3 is 9a square. Clear? Then this sign will become plus. Is it clear? Now, what about vertical subtraction? Now, in vertical subtraction, first we have to write this term. Okay. Then minus 3a square. Okay. First step is write down the term which is written with from. Then the second term which is written with subtract. Now, this minus sign will become plus sign. Okay. This will be converted into plus. Okay. So don't look at this minus sign. Now the sign becomes plus 3a square. Now, here you can see that negative value is greater. Negative value is greater means minus 12 is greater, right? So write down the sign of minus here. 12 minus 3 becomes 9 and a square. So simple. Clear? Is it clear, my dear? This is all about monomial subtraction. Now let's discuss subtraction of compound expressions. Example for horizontal subtraction. For example, the question is subtract 6x minus 9y from 8x minus 12y. First of all, my dear, what you have to do? You have to write the term which is written with from. Right, Abir? Okay, Ola. Okay. So first you have to write this expression. Okay. Why? Because it is written with from. Okay. बेटे एक common mistake है. Please ये मत करिएगा. First you have to write the terms which is written with from. Okay. From this term, subtract 6x minus 9y. And please don't forget the brackets. Okay. You have to write the second term within the bracket. Clear? Now, in the second step, what we have to do? We have to remove the bracket and we have to multiply the signs. Here minus plus, minus and minus minus plus. Okay? By removal of bracket, we have to multiply the sign. We get minus and we get plus over here. Okay? Now, what we have to do? We have to write the like terms together. 6x minus 8x minus 6x minus 12y plus 9y. Okay? Clear? So 8 minus 6 is 2x. Okay? 8 minus 6 is 2x. And what about minus 12 plus 9? Here, negative value is greater. So just put the sign of negative over there. So 12 minus 9 is 3 and y will be copied as it is. Clear? Why we haven't put the sign of minus over here? हमने यहाँ minus sign क्यों put नहीं किया? Because the positive value is greater. And here 12 and 9 negative value is greater. Clear? Is it clear, Sheroz? Yes, Sheroz. Clear? What about the vertical subtraction? Good. What about the vertical subtraction? First, you have to copy down this compound expression, then second compound expression. Okay. Now there must be the line over there. Now here, because this is the sign of plus. If nothing is mentioned, that means this is a sign of plus. So it will be converted into minus, and this minus will be converted into plus. Okay. In the vertical subtraction, step number 1 is just copy down the expression. Number 2, just change the sign and just do the subtraction. So bete 8 minus 6. 8 minus 6. Now just forget these signs. Okay? Just forget the signs which is written with the second terms. Now the signs are converted over here. 8 minus 6 is 2x. And 12 minus 9 is 3y. Why the sign of negative is over there? Why? Because the negative value is greater. Clear, everybody? Be careful about the signs. Next question. From this expression, you have to subtract this expression by using both horizontal and vertical method. My dear, if in the question it is written that you have to solve it by horizontal and vertical method, remember that you have to follow both the method. Don't forget any one method if it is mentioned in the question that you have to do with both the methods. ठीक है? अगर क्वेश्चन में लिखा है तो आपको दोनों मेथड से करके दिखाना होगा, otherwise your marks will be deducted. Clear, everybody? Now step number 1. Yes, my dear, what we have to do first? Here the term which is written with from will going to be written first. Then you have to put the sign of minus. Then the braces must be there, brackets must be there, and then you have to write the second expression over there. That's it. Okay, this is the first step. Okay, clear, everybody? Now just copy down the first expression by removal of braces, and here when you remove the braces in the second term, जब आप इसके remove करेंगे braces, what happen next? These signs will be multiplied. ये signs आपस में क्या हो जाएंगी? Multiplied. ये देखिए, minus minus we get plus. Now minus plus minus, minus minus plus. Clear? In the second step, we have done only the sign multiplication and the removal of braces. That's it. Look at this step carefully. Clear? What we have done? We have removed in this second step, bete, we have removed the braces and we have done the sign multiplication. Minus minus plus, minus plus minus, minus minus plus. Okay? Be careful about the sign. If any single sign is wrong in your question, your whole question will be wrong. Okay? Now, in the third step, what we have to do, we have to write the like terms together. Here, 2a square plus 3a square. Okay? Minus ab, then minus 4ab. Plus 2b square. Then where is b square? Here. 3b square. Clear, everybody? Now listen to me carefully. When you are solving the third step, to make your question simpler and easier, what you can do, you can just tick out with the pencil like this. That is 2a square, 2a square. 3a square, 3a square. Like this. Okay? इससे क्या होगा? आपका कोई भी टर्म मिस नहीं हो सकेगा. Minus ab, minus ab, minus 4ab, minus 4ab. Now, is there any term left with minus ab? No. Now, 2b square, 2b square plus 3b square plus 3b square. Like this. Okay? 6 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms are there. Now, my dear, here these terms too can be added, these two terms can be added, and these terms can be added. Now 2 plus 3 is 5a square minus 1 minus 4 minus 5. Okay? Minus 1 minus 4 is minus 5. Clear? Minus 1 minus 4 is minus 5. A minus 5 AB. Now plus 2 plus 3 is plus 5b square. Clear everybody? Why the sign of minus comes over here? Because both the signs are negative. So we get the sign of negative over there. Now what about the vertical subtraction? First we have to copy down the term, the compound expression which is written with from. Then the second expression over there. Clear? Now in the third step, we have to change the signs. Here, the minus sign is over there, it will become plus. Plus sign is over there, it will become minus. Minus is there, it will convert it into plus. Okay? Now 2 plus 3 plus 5. Minus 1 minus 4 minus 5. Bete, if nothing is, no coefficient is over there, that means there is 1. So minus 1 minus 4 minus 5 plus 2 and plus 3. Now the sign is converted into plus. So 2 plus 3 is plus 5a square. Okay. You have to solve the question in the similar way. Okay. You have to leave the sign for the conversion of sign in your assignment. ठीक है? Assignment में आपको एक line leave करनी है for the sign conversion. Okay? Clear everybody? Now simplify question. Is there any question, my dear? Yes, Abir. Is there any question? Anamta, Abdur Rahman, are you all with me? Saad Khurram, Murtaza Heather. Are you getting me? Yes, my dear. Yes, Murtaza. Abir, what's wrong with you? Tell me in the chat box. Okay, now what about the simplification question, my dear? Here, the question is simplify. Okay? Here, the terms are written in the brackets. Step number 1 will be, you have to remove the bracket. By the removal of bracket, we get 2x square minus 3y square. Now, by the removal of bracket, we have to multiply the signs. Plus 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 3x square. Now, plus minus minus y square. Simple. Now, by removal of these brackets, we get the, by removal of brackets, we have to multiply the signs. So, minus plus minus x square and minus minus plus 5y square. Clear everybody? It's very important step. Step number 1 is very important. क्या किया है हमने? We have just removed the bracket. We have just removed the bracket and we have done signs multiplication. ठीक है? Signs को हमने multiply किया है in the step number 1. Now in step number 2, my dear, step number 2, what we have to do in step number 2? We have to put the same like terms together. 2x square, 3x square. Okay. Now here you can see that minus 3y square is over there. Now is there any other term with y square? Yes. Here minus y square. Now here, is there any other more term with y square? Yes. Here plus 5y square. Like this. Now, is there any term left? Yes. This term is left. So this will be copied with the x square. Okay? क्या फायदा हो रहा है कि मैं इस पे टिक कर रही हूँ? फायदा ये है कि जहां से टिक मिस हो गया, that means this term is left over. So just stick the term and copy down that term with the same and like terms. Clear? Okay. Now, my dear, here you can add these three terms together and these three terms together. Okay? Just add with me. 2 plus 3, 5. Okay? 2 plus 3, 5. 5 minus 1, 4. 5 minus 1, 4x squared. Now, what about this? Now, here you can see that 5 plus 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1, 4. 5 minus 1, 4. And 4 minus 3 is 1. So we get plus y square. Okay? 1 यहाँ पे नहीं लिखा because it's not necessary to write down 1 as a coefficient over there. If nothing is written with y square, that means it's 1. Okay? एक दफा फिर देख लें यहाँ पे बेटे. 5 minus 1 is 4 and 4 minus 3 is 1. Simply 1. So we get plus y square. Plus y square. Now, it's my turn to ask the question. Okay? Everyone is ready? Here you can see the questions on your screen. You must have your notebook and books in front of you. Okay? Just copy down the questions quickly, solve it, and share your answers with me in the chat box. Okay? Saad Khurram, I want answer number 1 from you. Saad Khurram. Saad Khurram, are you there? Quickly answer me, Saad. The term which is written with from will going to be written first. ठीक है बेटे? Saad, share your answers quickly. Minus 13a square will going to be written first. So minus 13a square minus 8a square. When the negative value is greater, here 13 is greater. Answer will be minus 13 is greater. Answer will be negative. Yes, Sheroz, you are absolutely right. When the negative value is greater, answer will be negative. So we get minus 5a square. Okay. Now what about the second one? Second one. Yes. Quickly answers me. I'm waiting for your answers. Alishba Siddiqui is saying that. Okay, let's check. Here, you have to subtract. First, you have to write minus 7a. Then you have to write minus 4a. So what will be the answer? Minus 7a and minus 4a. Both the values are with the negative sign. So answer will be minus 7 and minus 4. Minus 7 and minus 4 will become? No, Sheros, not 11a, it will be minus 11a. When both the terms are negative, here answer will be negative. Just like minus 2 minus 4. Plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. Clear? Acha, what about question number 3? Asya, are you getting me? Asya, Manur, yes, Murtaza. Subhana, are you getting me now? Subhana, your answer is good. Your answer is correct. Very good. What about question number 3? Quickly, I want your answers. Good. Manahe Khan, please participate in the chat box. I want your answers. Muhammad Talha, please. Ula Fatma. Hurry up, give me the answer. Mir Arham Ali, please answer me quickly. Minus 20a. Okay, minus 6a. Let's see the answer. We get the answer. All the answers are wrong, my dear. Look at the question carefully. The terms are unlike because one terms containing A and one terms containing B. We cannot add these two terms. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. What about the fourth one? What about question number 4? What about question number 4? Now you have to subtract 7a from minus 3a. Minus 3a. First we have to write minus 3a, minus 3a, minus 7a. Minus 3a, minus 7a. Hania. Wrong. Minus 3 and minus 7. Again, you are doing the same mistake which you have done in question number 2. 2 में वही mistake की थी आपने. Yes, you are right, Talha. We get the answer. Answer is minus 10a. Bete, please look at the science carefully. Okay? This is a sign. This is a game of science. ठीक है? Science का game है ये. Now, the question is simplified. Here, what we have to do, my dear? First, we have to remove the brackets and we have to multiply the signs. Like this. Okay? Then what we have to do? We have to write down the like terms together and then we have to do the subtraction. Copy down the question quickly, my dear. You can solve it quickly. Yes. Here. You have written the like terms together. So, minus 8 plus 7. Minus 8 plus 7. Answer will be negative. We get minus p. Okay? Minus p. Here, 3 plus 1, 4q. And 7 minus 5 is 2. Why the negative sign is over there? Because the negative value is greater. Clear? The negative value is greater. Yes, Abir, absolutely right. So first, now, my dear, that's all for today. Now, let me show you your assignment for today, my dear. Look at the assignment carefully. This is your assignment number 13. Listen to me carefully. This is the assignment number 13. You have to do in your algebra copy. In which copy? In algebra copy. Okay. Index number 4, that is serial number 4. Please don't forget to mention the date. Okay. Exercise 3.4, question 1, 5, 6, 9, 11, 14. Okay? You have to start with question number 1. This is the marks distribution. Okay? Now, for these questions, I have given example questions. Okay? In this way, you have to solve the question. If it is written that you have to solve horizontal method with the horizontal and vertical method, please first write down the heading of horizontal method and solve it. Then write down the vertical method heading and then solve it. Okay? In this way, you can solve the given question. Is it clear, my dear? This is your assignment for today. Assignment for algebra. This is the assignment number 30. You have to submit this assignment in algebra. Clear, everybody? Now, any question related to the topic? I have taken the attendance, Saad. I have taken the attendance. Is there any question left? What I want from you, listen to me carefully. What I want you to just do the practice of signs multiplication. Okay, properly just do the practice. Just look at this lecture again. I will upload it just after, I think, 1 to 2 hours. It will be uploaded. Just look at the question, try to solve it again. Okay? All the questions are clear, everybody? All the questions are clear, my dear? Is there any question left? Okay, what I want from you, just this is very important. These rules are very important. Please note down these rules before solving the question. Keep remember these rules in your mind. Okay, just like in question number 2, both the signs are negative, we get the negative sign with the answer. Okay, clear, everybody? Is there any question left? So that's good. Sheroz, is there any question? Today's lecture is properly clear to you? Good. So just take care of yourself, my dear students, and Allah Hafiz.